Hello and welcome to a new video. If you watched the previous one, you will know that right now I'm in Tagaytay and today I will continue the exploration there. It was already very late, so I had to find an accommodation for the night, and I found out on Google Maps, of course, that there would be one resort in the town you see right now. I just drove to the resort where I wanted to stay tonight, but it's fully booked, and now I have to search for another one, and it's fastly becoming dark, and so I don't really want to try. But I still took some time to stop over at this viewpoint, and here again I can see my resort where I stayed the first night, and also the viewpoint over there at the mountain. After I didn't find a room, I was recommended by the resort management there to go to the seashore, because apparently that would be the next closest resort. And I eventually there found a simple and affordable place to stay. It was already very late and I of course was hungry, so I went out to get some dinner. I searched for a restaurant but first couldn't find any, but then I saw this place and I have some burger steak with rice and it's very delicious, and of course here are my refreshments. Good morning everybody. Yesterday I couldn't find any resorts nearby the lake anymore. They were all fully booked, and then I drove here to the beach, and even here nearly every resort was fully booked, but I luckily got a room. And yeah, now it's morning and I'm just going to walk along the beach, and then I will continue my little journey and drive again back to the mountains. I've walked for a while now and now I will go back to the resort because it honestly looks the same everywhere, and yeah, I might also buy some breakfast here. I had some simple breakfast at the beach, and then I returned to the resort and decided to drive to the city center. Before I will drive into the mountains, I went here to the city because I want to buy something at a convenience store, and there are also some churches which look really nice, and I'm just going to take a look and then drive, and then finally drive to the mountains. I enjoyed some lemon juice right in front of the church, and then I decided to go to the next attraction, another church. I was actually on my way to another church, but surprisingly here in the city they have a lot of like old buildings from the 1800s and 19th, and one of these is a museum, and I now will check it out. The church was surprisingly very full, and I just went inside, had a look, and then I went out and strolled around the city a little bit. Now I'm going to the next attraction, the Fantasy World, which is just an old small amusement park. So I now drove into the mountains because I wanted to visit the Fantasy World, but the saleswoman came up to me and said that the Fantasy World is closed since the pandemic, and you only can stand in front of it and take pictures. And across the street they also have lots of restaurants, and I'm here having my lunch, and I have something sweet as you do, and some waffles and some shake, caramel shake. Finally, I drove to the last attraction, which is the Mount Batulao. I hope I pronounced it right. Just because I wanted to see the view from up there, because it looks quite beautiful there. hello, good afternoon. And I'm hiking up this mountain. I forgot the name again. It was one of my to-dos, and yeah, I already walked for a while, and yeah, it's quite nice. I don't know if I will reach the end. I'm just going to walk as far as I want, and then awesome, I'm just going. And yeah, it's quite lovely here. And also earlier they first said I had to take a tour guide, but I honestly don't like that. So yeah. Now it's suddenly getting steep. Oh, I have to be careful. Oh, oh. Oh. Here you, by the way, can see another mountain, which also looks very interesting. I don't know, maybe I will go there in the following days. There's still some sari stores everywhere. Hello, say hello. What are you doing here? Oh. Forget the tour guide. The dog is now following me, so dogs are better leaders. Come, come. Somewhere there at the mountain will be my end destination, and check out the view. It's stunning, oh, so beautiful. And also there is the, what is this? This is the ocean. And there where the other big mountain is where the lake is, but you can't really see it because the hills here are so high. I will now return and go back to my car because the way over there is getting too dangerous. Look how steep it goes down there. And the view here is, I think, the same as the summit. The summit is over there. Here you, by the way, can see the point where I returned, and I anyways was still very far away from the summit, and honestly it was way too late. By the time I would have reached the summit, it would have already been dark, so I'm glad that I didn't go up there. Even when walking back, it's a little bit too dangerous. And now imagine if I would have gone there ahead. Oh, I slipped. Yes, perfect. So I'm very close to my car, and I'm taking a little break here because they have some delicious cocoa juice, and I walk back like a penguin at the mountain because the way is so slippery and I don't have any like proper hiking shoes, so I had to be very careful, and I once even fell down. So yeah, and now imagine if I would have gone to the summit, that would have been a little bit dangerous, so I'm a little bit glad that I didn't do it. Salamat po. At last it was time to find an accommodation for the night, and I decided to go to the Twin Lakes Hotel since it's kind of famous. Well, then I arrived at the hotel. However, I realized there that the room is way too expensive. However, luckily the hotel management offered me an Airbnb place, which is close to the Twin Lakes Hotel, and it's managed by the same property builder who also built the hotel. I was driving down the road and to search for my hotel, but I couldn't find one. Instead, I found a property developer, and he gives properties to people which then can manage them. And Yeah, and one of these is an Airbnb where I'm staying tonight. And check this out, it's so nice. I have a little kitchen here, which I probably won't need. Then here, a big sofa area and big TV where you of course can watch my channel. And then here is the bedroom, very big, and of course the bathroom, also quite nice with a bathtub. I might take a bath tonight. And yeah. After resting for a while, I of course was hungry, and I was told by the security guard there that I, as an Airbnb visitor, could go to the hotel and have some dinner there, so of course went there. I think I misspoke earlier because there is in the hotel, but the the property developer manages the hotel and the apartment complex over there. And because I'm staying there at an Airbnb, I have access to the hotel. And here's my dinner for today, and I have some pork and some fancy looking eggs. And let's have a taste. Oh, it's a little bit cold. Oh, juicy. Whoa. Very juicy, very meaty, and after dinner, I strolled around in the hotel a bit more, and I found a self-playing piano, and then I went to bed. Then next morning, I went to the hotel again to have breakfast there, and then I continued to drive around Tagaytay. And if you liked the video, please give a like, watch the upcoming one, and subscribe to the channel.